Okay, today we are taking a trip to Nigeria where we will be speaking to Dorcas. Excuse me, y'all. Before we do that, welcome to the Parker Daniel Show where we make changes, no excuses. Please remember to hit the notification bell once you subscribe to the channel and like it and share. Now back to Dorcas because she said she's tired of waiting and you know how females are when you make them wait. She's 26 years old, studying law at the University of Lagos in her fourth year. She lost her sight due to glaucoma, and as well as her two siblings, they all three of them have some type of eye condition. Today we're going to be focusing on the experience of blind people in Nigeria. Now, after saying all of that, there's nothing else to be said except to bring to you the lady of the hour, none other than Dorcas. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Anthony. Thank you for making me be on your show. I'm so privileged and I'm glad to be here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now,
Yeah.
uh, tell us, Dorcas, are you totally blind or do you have any light perception at all?
No, I'm totally blind. Like you said earlier on, I was born blind and I've
Okay.
been blind. Yes, so I
Okay.
can't see.
You can see what?
No, I can't see anything. I
Okay.
can't see anything.
Now, for those who are not uh, who don't know their geography that well, tell them where
Mm.
exactly Nigeria is located.
Nigeria is located in West Africa.
West Africa. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
It's in West Africa. I've heard of it before. But anyway, enough of the uh, delay. Tell us a little bit about the schools that you've attended over there, and were they equipped to teach Braille and mobility and things of that nature, Dorcas?
Yes, my primary school was a Catholic school. It's called Pacelli School for the Blind, and I attended that when I was like at 7, and it's a school for the blind, and there are special teachers there who teach people Braille and how to read and how to write, and it's a very good school for blind people. And my secondary school, which is my high school, is Loyola Jesuit College. There were just few blind people there, and there were the rest students were sighted students, and I was made to compete with them. With they
And
had teach, yeah, they had good teachers who also teach blind people as well, and they also have systems that blind people use as well. So it was pretty equipped.
okay, so would you say over there in Nigeria that they are up to par or up to speed as far as the accessibilities and the equipment and the teachings of individuals who are visually impaired?
No, not really. There still need to be some kind of improvement because some of these facilities are very, very expensive. And now we, the blind people here in Nigeria, we don't really have a lot of money to get some of these facilities, and the government don't make them free for us or cheaper. So most of them, they're very expensive to even get and to
Okay. If
themselves. Yeah.
okay, if you can, I don't know if it's buffering a little bit, but can you repeat
Okay.
what you just said about the government? What you stated as far as that's concerned?
Yeah, I said that the government don't even try to make these facilities accessible for us. These facilities for the blind here are very expensive, and it makes people not to have access to them at all.
So what do y'all do in that instance if you don't have?
Well, like maybe in the absence of the laptop, some blind people they make use of the typewriter, which is kind of a little bit old-fashioned.
Mm,
But people just make use of the typewriter,
mm.
and yes, and some of them have this. radio recorder that they use for their notes or just to take down things.
Okay. Now, do you have any conversations or speak to any individuals who are in the states to know what to like compare how their lives
Oh,
are?
yes, yes. I always talk to them, what my friends from the States, and they tell me how life is pretty good for them as a blind person. And the
Mm,
roads are good, and everything that they want is accessible,
mm.
and so that kind of made me compare to that of Nigeria, which is not really accessible, and the roads are not really conducive enough for blind people to even walk about.
Oh wow. So if I may ask, how do y'all get around as far as traveling to place to place?
Some people still need the assistance of others, maybe people on the road who are working, and maybe if you need help as a blind person, you just tell them, "Oh, help me cross the road," or "Help me get to this place." And some people too who have still good training, they also make use of your cane,
Right.
and yeah,
So do you have a cane that you use to travel?
yes, I do.
And if I may put you on the spot, how good are you as far as your travel?
No, not really good like that. Not.
Oh, okay. Now you
I'm
say
just.
you're in law school right now, or you're taking some law classes. When are you graduating, and what do you hope to do with that particular degree?
I'm in my fourth year now, not in law school, but in university, and I hope to set up a firm and also run a non-governmental program that's going to help in fighting for the poor and basically speaking for the voiceless and those who have no one to fight for them, and
Oh,
just basically being an advocate to people that need my help.
okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. So as far as being a blind person, has the journey to where you are now been a rough one, or you've able to cope with it the way that you are doing now?
Well, it has been a rough journey, but with the strength and the grace, I've been able to cope through it, and I've learned a lot of things, and it has helped me in my journey.
Okay. Now, speaking of the things that you've learned, tell us about a little bit about those things that you've learned that you can apply and also, give to other individuals who may be in a situation that that's worse off
Mm.
than what we really are.
Okay, I want to say that for you to be successful in life, there are a lot of
Okay. Let's
challenges
repeat that.
that one must go through, but okay, I said that for you to be a successful person in life, there are a lot of challenges that one must have to go through. And despite the challenges, to cope and continue with the race, because giving up too quick isn't the best for one. When you give too quick, you don't end up achieving anything. You just have to keep, and that is what throughout my journey.
Okay. Now, I want you to stay where you are if you weren't moving, and not just say that again because you were buffering real bad. And I want to say, pardon to my audience, but this is like almost 5,000 miles away. So say what you said again.
I said that in life, for one to be successful, you have to learn to cope with the challenges that come your way, because you're not going to get everything easy. um, Journey is rough, and you're going to encounter a lot of things. You just have to be strong and not give up, because giving up isn't the best. When you give up, you get defeated and you get disappointed. You just have to fight till the end, and when the result comes out at the end, you're going to be a happy person, and that
Okay.
is what has helped me throughout my journey.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck in everything else that you can do. And before we conclude, you say you want to give a shout out right quick.
Yes, I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to my baby, Jermaine Devers. I know that the whole world is listening and I don't mind. I just wanted to let you know, Jermaine Devers, that I love you so much with every beat of my heart. I know that it's might be hard for you to understand, but I truly love you with all my heart. I love you so much. And I want you to know that. And I want the world to know that I'm happy to have you in my life.
Okay. Well, since you're doing all that happiness and giving away all that love, show some love to the Parker Daniel Show as we conclude.
Okay, so I want to advise you all, I want to plead with you all to please subscribe and listen to the Parker Daniel Show. It's a very wonderful show. I've heard a lot about it, and I told Anthony to give me a chance to be on the show. So it's very wonderful. So please show a little support to my brother and to my friend and subscribe to his show. Okay? All right.
Thank you so much, Dorcas, and pardon the feed, but it is what it is. I appreciate you coming on, and I wish you the best. And as I said, if there's anything that I could do for you, just hit me up and whatnot. After you finish law school, get back in touch with us and let us know how things are going.
All right, yeah, I will.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Dorcas. See you later.
All right. Okay,
All right.
bye, Anthony. Yes.
Bye bye. So there you have it.